everyone. This is On the Fly Podcast, and we are on our 10th episode today.
Yes! 10. I'm saying DS.
DS. So we are doing me and Dee are besties, so we thought it'd be a really great opportunity for us to kind of ask each other funny questions and have some drinks, and we hope that you all learn something about us.
Are they?
Just have a drink and hang out with us, like every
Yeah, just get drunk. It's Tuesday, guys. Come on now. We've been doing this for a while.
What are you drinking, Dee?
Well, I'm still on a beer rant, so I want to go with some Golden Road Mango Cart.
So Mango Cart is a beer. This whole time I thought it was a cider.
They have mango cider. But no, Mango Cart is a beer, and they actually make a really good michelada. So, and it's a spicy michelada. It's like a Mango Cart spicy michelada. It's pretty good. And then obviously we're going with our trusty tequila. His name is El Jimador.
I'm going to do where is it? Avion for my shots.
Yes, that reminds me of Entourage, yeah?
I'm feeling this is very like Taco Tuesday of me without even really knowing it. I'm doing
yeah, I like that old school like Coca-Cola bottle though. I'm digging that. Is it still made with real sugar or did they switch it off?
It's still made with real sugar. That's why I like them.
Well, I heard that they were going to be taking out the real sugar and putting in fructose. So
more expensive.
I don't know if that's true or not. Tell me if I'm telling the truth. I don't know.
Nobody told me. It still says real sugar on it.
I like it. Get it. Give me the whole thing. I'm surprised you guys don't have a refrigerator.
Down
like
here?
An old school Coca-Cola refrigerator.
I know. They're expensive. I need one.
They are super expensive. Are we going to take a shot on our little 10th episode? Yeah. Bring everybody in with a shot. Happy Tuesday. Aloha Tuesday, guys. Your shirt's amazing and cute. I love it.
Thank you. It's for my cousin. Bought it for me from Disneyland. I cannot wait till Disneyland opens back up.
Oh my God. I think you and like every single person ever that's not even in Florida. Because Florida's open, right?
I heard whispers, and it could just be like, fake news.
People just lying because everybody lies.
Because everybody lies. That Disneyland was thinking about moving to Florida.
Well,
wouldn't that be terrible? Like, can they? They have so much property.
Wait, what are you talking about? Florida has Epcot Center. They have like the big Disneyland. They have the one with the wildlife like jungle thing with all the fucking
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it's like a safari and all that stuff. They have the big one. They got the big old ball too. Yeah. We're the original. What the hell? Where's our shit? You know why? Stuck in Anaheim. You can't do that. You can't do anything.
A lot of property in Anaheim. I really feel like they would just take everything. Like, I don't even know. Can you, like, how would you do that?
Cheers.
Fake. Cheers. While we're doing our shots, I just want to remind everybody to subscribe to our channel, to click the notification button so that you can notice anytime we upload a new video or a new little teaser, and hit the like button because you like us, right? You hit the like button because you like us.
You want to hear our voices.
And the video and what we're doing.
Everything. Just do it. If you're our friend, you would do it. You would just do it.
Like booze, click the like button.
Yeah, that's another one too. If you like funny stories, hit that like button. Ooh, did that feel good? Oh, did you make that too strong for yourself?
I did, but like, I don't know. Maybe I didn't mix it.
I'm liking this swizzle stick and shirt action over here.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're tying in my hair and like I like it. I'm digging your
T-shirt.
I forgot.
I forgot to. We did have that conversation, but I forgot.
We did. And then I got high. And then I got high. And then I got yeah, so today what are we gonna do? We're gonna do some questions to see how much we know about each other. Because we've been friends for I don't even know how long.
We were trying to figure it out, like 12 years, right?
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a long time because Matt and I have been together for 9 years, over 9 years. So I mean,
I
yeah.
remember when you guys met, and I remember when you tattooed his name on you, and we were like,
I know, we were at Muse Inc. Oh my God, what happened? Oh man, I miss Muse Inc.
Muse Inc was so fun.
Do you remember all those conventions that ever happened? And now we have none.
Now we don't have any music. No music.
We don't have anything.
Yeah. We were stripped of everything fun.
Yeah. It was like Muse Inc., Hootenanny, it was Ink and Iron, it was all those. Yeah, there was a lot of there were so many events. It was like, crazy. Good memories. Great memories.
California has really good shows like that. Like I feel like New York they have like the ones that are like sized like Coachella, but they really don't have those really nice intimate ones. I feel like California has so many wonderful things about it.
But I remember like some of our tattoo artists and stuff going to different conventions. So I know there's like New York and everything. Is that kind of like when, like towards the end of all of our conventions when we started, do you think that's when it started popping up over there?
I don't know. I mean, we have car shows, we have conventions. I just don't think that it's quite as like
popular like it is in Orange County over here. Yeah.
I think it's kind of like more convention-y, where there it was like kind of a social gathering, if you will.
Well, first, before we get into all of this stuff, I wanted to ask, how has your 3 weeks? It's 3 weeks, right? This is our third week of being back at work.
Yes.
So how has it been?
Yeah. It's been good. I mean, it's really fucking cold here. It snowed one really big snow and then twice since then. So
so just so everybody doesn't know, if you're just tuning in, Blue's from the East Coast. She's in New York. I'm in California. And 3 weeks ago, they opened us up and they are 25% inside, right? We are still not allowed to be inside, but there's a lot of businesses that are doing that. But it's up to you and it's your prerogative. But New York is cold. It's snowing over there, just like everywhere else right now.
Yeah, so it's really cold. So we kind of thought so Manhattan, a lot of people come from the outer boroughs into Manhattan to party. And we kind of thought because Jersey, Connecticut, all of those places are a lot more open than we are. Those states are open more than we are. So we kind of assumed that nobody would be driving in. So it was really fucking cold and it snowed. We're allowed 25% capacity, but New York bars are so small. That's 17 people in one and 20 in the other. In one side and the other. And so this weekend, people were coming into town. I think people are just itching to go out. So we had a really good weekend. But right now we're just doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday until it's not good. It's gonna be a while till it warms up, but just until it's not in the teens. We're gonna do those weekends and then start integrating more stuff. But we're opening up to 35 capacity on Friday, so we're moving.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
right on. Well, we should be right behind you guys then, because I know. Well, next, come on, guys, let's get it together. In a couple of weeks, we're all dreading it because that's the year anniversary of them closing us down prior to St. Patty's Day, or some of you guys on St. Patty's Day. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of weird because we're looping that whole time, again.
I think people are gonna fucking party like it's New Year's on St. I think people are gonna go like above and beyond on St. Patty's.
So, 100%. Yeah, we've been open for 3 weeks and we're only open Friday and Saturday. I work at Donkey D's right here. It's a new little gay spot over here. And yeah, we have our club too, Strut, but it is Strut's getting, a little facelift and everything. We're trying to figure it out. It's a club. So how are we going to have that atmosphere again? What are we going to do? So right now we're just focusing on Donkey D's. So we're just doing Friday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure they're going to open up a little bit more now that you guys are open up. And it's going to be St. Patty's soon. That's the biggest drinking holiday at the beginning of the year,
Yeah, people are going to go fucking nuts. And
they're going to go nuts because the first weekend we were open, we did great numbers. And that was just opening weekend, so it's every week it's good. People just want to be out, especially our spot, because we were open I think before in LA, so everybody wanted to, the community wanted to come and support, not only support, but they needed somewhere to go, and they haven't had anywhere to go. So yeah, definitely you've seen everybody super happy that we're there, tips really well, like yeah, I can't wait.
I think the people that are out drinking just want to be out fucking drink. Like they're, I just feel like people, the people that are reserved are just kind of in a place where they're going to stay home, and the people that are going to go out are going to fucking party their asses off.
Yep.
Which is great for us to make tips.
Give me the money.
Do you feel like people are way more generous and like sweet?
Show me the money, give it to me, because I know your ass got that unemployment money and you're working. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. All I know is you got money, and if you're able to come out, you can give me that 20%.
I'll tell you to share.
Yeah. Yes. Mom told you to share. You share, because guess what? That's the only way anything is going to stay open. I mean, look at us, all of us, this whole year, everybody's been helping each other. Everybody's been helping each other. It hasn't been the government. It hasn't been anybody else. It hasn't been all these other people with a bunch of money. It's been us. We've been helping each other stay afloat. So just remember that when you go out, you might be sitting at home working from your office job or whatever, but you are out because guess what? You want to be out because you haven't been out. You haven't been in your little cubicle in your company with your select people. I hate that because that's not me. But guess what? Those are the few people that you're around your 60 to 80 hours, and that makes a big difference. So when you do come out to the bars and the restaurant, make sure you tip your bartenders. Make sure you tip your servers. Don't get pissed off because they're slow or it's taking a long time. Guess what? There's a lot of people and there's not a lot of staff because we're still at that point where they can't fully 100% staff the place because it's not that busy and they're not open all the time. Like you're not open every day. I'm not open every day. Whereas before we were open 6-7 days a week. Yeah. So just remember that when you go out, people, kindness.
I agree. I also feel like if you missed bars, if you missed restaurants, if you missed movie theaters, cherish them now that you have them and cherish the people that make those possible, because we all know what it's like now without those things. Like how much of this recreation that was so important to us. So like love it back, the bars have never asked anything, from us, the community. So I think as the community, we should really support. And 100%. I feel like I've seen a lot of that. So I hope it continues, that we don't just go back to our ways.
Yeah, because it's easy for you to, you've been at home for a whole year. Easy for you to pour a drink. But people come out because they want that social. They want to be social. They want to meet new people. Yeah, being in the house by yourself all the time, especially if you're single and you're working from home, that sucks. I can only imagine how your guys' lives feel because, at least I have this guy to keep me busy, and half of the time I don't want him. So I get it, guys. I get it. But I have that other person to bounce things off of and be there for, so I feel feel really bad for the people that were single and had to do this by themselves. And now you have that atmosphere back. So yes, go out and tip your people.
Is there going to be like just a ton of new babies just from like that?
100%.
Like
100%.
A lot of like baby daddy, baby mamas.
Yeah. So you got right when COVID started, you had friends that had babies. So then they had to raise their babies during COVID. Then you got people that were during COVID, got pregnant, and now they're having the kids, and it's after COVID, right? So now we're open, and all these people have kids now. Now you're going back to real life. Okay, guys? This is the challenge now. It wasn't last year for you. You guys canoodled, you guys fucked, you guys had a baby, right? Now you're gonna go back to work, live life. What do you think is gonna happen? I think Valentine's Day, I think a lot of people fucked, and I think a lot of babies are gonna get like happen again. Because everybody was like, oh shit, everything's open. I'm gonna go take her out to bombest restaurant or him or whatever. I'm gonna go home, we're gonna go to a hotel, we're gonna do whatever. Boom, another baby boom.
Yep.
Watch.
From February to like the end to like September is gonna be like a big getting
100%. It was like Valentine's 2021 baby boom. Everybody was like so happy that everything was open.
Yeah.
Semi-open.
What can I put my dick inside?
Inside, yes.
Everything. All of it. They put it.
All of the above.
Put it into the hole in the wall. They already were
the glory hole.
But now it's gonna be like way worse.
Okay. Do you want to start with these questions?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to take another shot?
Yes.
Because I think it's been about 15, 20 minutes and nobody's taking a shot yet, right? And if you're still here, you probably want another shot right now. So you're like, God damn, these girls, get to the point. We're not going to get to the point. We already told you. Yeah. This is not a podcast you listen to get like correct information, because we don't have that.
Yeah.
We're not PC. We're not PC.
Lower your expectations.
100%. But here we go. And we're off. Did you hit up the G, man?
No, I will right now. Okay, so let's start with one of your questions. I'm so excited.
Okay, so we decided that we were going to, oh, by the way, you guys can listen to this on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah. Oh, we also go live on Instagram later if we feel like it. Sometimes we don't. So shit out of luck, okay? Anyways, we thought it would be really fun to do some questions about us, each other, see how we were gonna do. How do I know you? Do you know me? How well do we know each other? Yeah. But obviously, we're like kids, so we started asking some really weird questions, some simple questions. So we're gonna start off with those simple questions first,
Okay.
First simple question. When's my birthday? Do I write it down too? Do I write it down?
No.
Or do you write it down? You write it down and I'll just tell you if you're right or wrong. Okay, when's my birthday? She has it written down already on her hand. I can see her looking. She's acting like she knows what it is, but I don't think she does. She might surprise me though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. She's taking an awfully long time I'm a Gemini, so you have like a good 3 months. Oh, good. Wow. June 12th.
Okay, so I'm really 12th of the 14th. I know June, but I was like either the 12th or the 14th, and I was maybe like wrong.
Okay, that's good job. I'm surprised you know that. Okay, do I?
Well, I spent it with you in California that one year.
Yes, you did. That is correct. When we ate a freaking pig head.
Yes, and we went roller skating.
Was it a pig head? It was a pig head, right? It was like a half a pig. What was it? Recess room? That's where it was. It was at the recess room.
It was like bone marrow, and
We had bone marrow, which was delicious. And okay, you didn't like it? Did you try it?
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm fucking puss.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. But I remember it was Gio that ordered that pig head.
Gio,
and it came out
literally the only person that could get me to eat weird shit. So maybe I tried it, but I don't know.
I feel like we all tried it because
Probably.
It was there. But I'm surprised that I mean, that's the first time I've ever been somewhere where they served like a pig head like that without it being Hawaiian, you know, or in Texas. Like, yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay. So this one we will both write down. You're gonna write your answer of what you think I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Right? Am I doing this right? Okay.
I don't know.
No, scratch that. Let's just do. I'll ask the question and we'll write for ourselves and see if we match and we're best friends for a reason.
So I'm gonna write for myself.
Your questions will be how well do we know each other, and my questions will be is this why we're friends?
Okay.
Okay. So my first question is, I'm gonna go with the most silly one. Is what do you like the smell of less, farts or BO?
I'm sorry because I have no problem with this stuff. So what do I like the least of?
Yeah.
Less. What do I like and what do you like? The least of?
Yeah, like what is your preference? Like if someone was like, you're gonna walk into a room full of farts or you're gonna walk into a room full of BO?
Okay. Yes. BO, guys. Yeah, because if you walk into a room full of farts, like that's, I don't know about you, but I smelled some weird ass shit and that's not cool.
I agree. Farts can be really dangerous if someone ate some fucked up shit or like there's some fucked up shit happening. Farts are like a fucking other level. But something about BO is just like, like it, maybe the sourness of it is just like, no.
So
I don't mind like Nick having BO, but like somebody else's BO is like,
yeah, but I think because it's like your pheromones, okay? So you're attracted, like natural instinct, right? You're attracted to certain people's pheromones. So obviously you're not going to be, you like Nick, obviously. But like that's your like, but like I could smell Nick and be like, no, hell no, right? So me, I don't know about you, but like this is what I was gonna get mad for. I heard this, Sarah Silverman. She's so fucking funny, right? She said that she gave her boyfriend a sampler of her BO. And I thought this was a crazy thing. Okay, Matt is ADHD. So they love smells, right? Their things are like smells are like a thing on them, right? Yeah, it's weird. They always like smell everything. It's a thing. It's like look it up. It's like a thing. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Because I would never like pick something on and be like, no, some people do. Would you? Do you pick something?
I mean, I feel like no.
No, I don't. But no, this guy does. I'm like, how do you? I was like, what is that? I'm going to tell you a story about us. So we have these little Greek yogurt like things that we got from Costco, and it's like Greek yogurt, but they're like coated in chocolate, right? So last night I gave him one of these. I felt something kind of fall off my palm, but I didn't really look into it. I was high. Let's be honest, okay? I was high and I was cooking. I gave him some food while he was playing like Call of Duty, COD. So whatever, right? So this morning, I'm cleaning, right? I go and I thought this was the first shit on the fucking sofa. I'm like, what the fuck is this little black thing on there? I'm like, babe, what is this? He picks it up, smells it, eats it. Oh. Are you serious right now? Are you serious?
Oh my God, I just took a sip. That's so fucking funny. What if it was not that? That's hilarious.
So I'm like, really? Did you just do, like, how do you even, he goes, well, how are you gonna know if you don't smell it and eat it? And I go, whoa, dude.
Oh,
but then that goes back to the BO and Sarah Silverman when she was talking about the whole like giving. I know that he actually would like that present. So guess what? You got to walk around with like cotton balls under your armpit and between your legs and shit and between your butt cheek and like in your toes. And you like have that a whole day, right? And you go and you run, and you do your thing, and then you stick them in like their little vials and stuff. Isn't that disgusting?
That is so fucking gross.
I can't.
That is so fucking disgusting.
So this is Sarah Silverman saying this. They're like, I'm like, okay, all right.
So yeah, like this just came out of my fucking ass, sweat ass. You're welcome.
Hey,
hey.
guys are dirty and they like that shit. And guess what? Pheromones.
I feel like Nick is like a clean Italian. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's a thing. And
there's dirty Italians and clean Italians?
No, they just like really like to be clean and like they're
like wear their like white shirts and pressed
yeah,
kind of like a cholo.
Yeah, like they like they're just not that smelly people. Like they're not like they're just. So he almost never smells, and if he does, it's like instantly in the shower. Like even if he showered not that long ago, like he hates smelling. And so it's like a joke between us because if he smells, he goes like this. I'm like, let me smell it. I pry his arm up and shove my face into his armpit, and he's like, "You're disgusting." It's such a rare. So I don't like BO, and I don't like his necessarily, but it's such a rare occurrence. I feel like I need to embrace it.
Who else likes their significant other BO? Because I know we're not the only ones. Because I mean, why would you be with them if you didn't like their BO, right?
I feel like BO.
It's like it's like tell him he needs to be more like Pepe Le Pew. Okay, we need more of that.
Yeah,
we need more.
BO is way more offensive. I would rather smell farts, I think, than BO though. I mean, yeah, I still think like BO is worse. It's your turn.
Wait. Okay, did I answer that wrong? I would rather smell BO than farts.
Okay, see, I'm the opposite.
I mean, have you smelled a really nasty, spicy, hot fart before? Because when it comes from somebody else and you're on your period, that doesn't smell good. I'm just gonna say. Like specific because I've had that happen before and it wasn't me. I'm telling.
I see. Okay, I feel like farts get really nasty, but again, like BO is like offensive. Like a BO is like bitter. Like Nick's BO, my BO. Like I feel like.
Okay. Do you mean like because BO is like it's like there and not there? Wait, it's there all the time, but like farts are not there all the time. So like you're okay. with a room full of fart no, because it's a room full of fart, they're gonna be there.
Yes. If it's a room full of farts, I just feel like farts are like fucked up. But there's something about the bitter taste in your mouth almost.
Okay, I got you.
And I agree, like it's like it's other people. Like I don't know, like have you ever like been around someone you're like can you not smell yourself? Because like holy fuck.
Oh, I tell them to go away. Or like if they have bad breath, like I'm like, do you want a piece of gum? And they're like, I'm fine. I'm like, you should take a piece of gum. Like, if I'm telling you,
it was being nice to your fucking breast steaks.
100%. If you 100% are around me and I said, do you want a piece of gum? And you say no, and I say you should take a piece of gum. Just know I'm trying to be really nice about telling you your fucking breath smells. And especially with this whole mask shit, the mask stuff, oh man.
You should know yourself that you need gum.
You should know because it's in the mask, right? It's in the mask. If you can smell your own motherfucking breath, put a fucking cheeklet in there. Put a fucking Tic Tac. I don't care what the fuck you put in there. Put something in there. But I smell it. Yeah. And I'm gonna offer you a piece of gum. If you take it, great. If you don't, I'm gonna offer it again. If you don't, I'm gonna say your breath smells. You should probably eat the piece of gum.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Like, I feel like I'm like that in theory, but when it comes down to the moment of me saying it, I'm like,
oh, well, you know me. I'll say it.
Yeah.
No shame. No shame here in my game, kids. I can't wait until I'm older. You know how like old people? Oh, Matt and I were just talking. Oh, sorry. That was only 2 questions in, right? This is gonna be a very long podcast. Get with it, guys. We're gonna take many shots. It's our 10th episode. So we're talking about like old people and how you get older and like the levels of like what you do when you're older. Okay. So Monster's 40 something. Okay. So he's still like, hey, gays everywhere. Hey, good morning. Hey, you know. Then we get like the older people that we walk by. And then it starts going from like the hand gestures to like, they don't even fucking see you. You know, right? So I feel like I'm older and I don't give a fuck what I say, right? And older people, they don't give a fuck what they say, right? So I can't wait until I'm older and I see how I am because I'm probably going to be a really old, mean bitch.
I feel like it's allowed. I feel like old people have just roamed this earth and done so many things that like you're just allowed to be really grouchy and
they're like dinosaurs. You got to let them go. Like they're just chilling. Like let them live their life, right?
Yeah, like just you want to yell at people, like go ahead. You want to curse, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have this old guy that I've known him for over 10 years and he just does this. Or he grunts. He grunt. And I'm like, oh, I want to get to that level. Like, how do you get to that level? Like, where you don't even have to say shit to anybody. Like, you just grunt at them, and they're okay with it because guess what? You're old. Can I start doing that now? Can I grunt at people now?
Yeah. It just comes off the same. You know, it's like it's acceptable for old people to be grunty. Like it'd be like questionable to have you.
But what's old? What is old? Because I think the seniors, like the fucking okay, like when you go to norms and shit, you have to be how old? 65. It's 65 now, right?
Yeah.
That's got a long time from now.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's not. That's like 20 years from now. Oh shit, I'm almost there. Okay. Can I have my birthday at Norm's, guys? Yes. That's what I want.
Yeah, we'll have it at like 6 a.m. at Norm's.
None of my friends would be there at all.
Well, don't all old people get up early?
I get up early anyways. Is it because I'm old?
No, but like I feel like old people just do. They eat less and they get grouchier and they And they wake up early.
That literally described Matt and I.
Well, Dee, you got then. Then you could go.
I'm looking old. Okay, so I did one and you did one, right?
Yeah, you didn't do my birthday. Is this only going one way?
Oh, do I have to like guess your birthday?
Yeah.
I know your birthday automatically. I know it's December 28th. I don't even need to write it down. Okay. I know because it's right after Christmas and it's before New Year's.
Yeah, it's a little.
Just like I know Nick's birthday because it's 10 days after Matt's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the kids' birthdays, that's a little tricky, but I have that written down on the calendar. So I kind of cheat.
When this is over, we should do a trip for their birthdays.
That would be really fun. Okay, so remember when we were talking about road tripping? I've always wanted to do New Orleans. And you guys have been there. Have both of you guys been there? You've been there.
I've never.
You haven't been there? Let's do that. Because it is February. What? Gio's birthday's in November. That's why he goes over there, right? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because then we can go over there. It'll kind of be like in the middle, kind of, but we can do that. I think that would be cool for like the first trip, if your like trip isn't from here,
Yeah, let's do it.
Like that's California or whatever.
Amazing things. I hear it's really fun and.
Dude, I so want to go. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun to get out and go. Like, just get out. Do something.
Yeah, just see everything and touch everything and lick everything and.
Yeah, if you want to lick everything over there, that's fine.
Like
I'm down.
Anti-coronavirus, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna get all germs.
So, okay, so you're like, I already answered that. Okay. Okay, let's do this. What am I? Am I a cookie, an ice cream person, or a cake person?
Are you doing me?
I'm gonna do you, you do me. I don't know. It's kind of like a trick question because I'm a trick question.
Oh.
Okay, because I would have said ice cream cookie. Because I'm not really a cake person, but I'm an ice cream and a cookie person. But I love me some freaking ice cream cookies, like the sandwiches.
For you? Okay,
100%. And if it's like sugar cookie with mint chocolate chip, like you remember how we were talking earlier and I said mint chocolate, that's like one of my favorites. Like mint chocolate chip is my go-to. I love that. But like ice cream and a cookie, like a sandwich, that's my jam.
So
but if I wouldn't be able to pick one of them. Like there's just like, if you're saying cookie, like a Girl Scout cookie versus like if you put it down, like if you have to like put it down, like you got to be like, okay, Girl Scout cookie, Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip or chocolate, or like a birthday cake, like you got to get into specifics with that shit. Otherwise, it's gonna be two of the three,
I agree. I feel like I picked cookie for you because I don't hear you, like, never would have thought cake because I feel like you make what you love and I never hear you making cakes. I feel like I was on the fence about cookie and ice cream, but I feel like I went cookie because I don't think I've ever heard you be like, oh, like, let's go get ice cream or let's do something with ice cream. So I went the route of cookie, but I agree with you. I feel like I'll eat the fuck out of all three. But I feel like if I had all three in front of me, it'd be a tough one between cookie and ice cream. I feel like for ice cream, I'm like vanilla, like don't fuck around with like a bunch of shit on it. Just like whipped cream, maybe some fresh strawberries and like vanilla ice cream. Like I'm so ice cream boring. Cookies, I'll eat the fuck out of all kinds of different kinds. I love all cookies.
And then cake.
I like cake. I feel like some cake is weird. Like if
I know you're a pie person, so that's why I was like, okay, cake, pie, it's kind of the same, but not. It's not though, right?
not. I feel like cake, some stuff it can be really. That's why I don't do a lot with ice cream, like a lot of bunch of shit, because I feel like it gets overwhelming really fast. Like if you do like if you go to Cold Stone and you like do all this crazy shit, and then you're like 5 bites in, and you're like, all right, like
over that.
Off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do Cold Stone at all. Like, I'm just like, there's what the fuck? What are you doing in my car? Like, okay, I can get this, but it's called Rocky Road. Like, like,
Yeah, totally.
That's like the original, like, Cold Stone, I feel like.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of that, and no, actually, it's Rocky Road, and you crunch up the waffle cone in it, and that's the Cold Stone. So that would be it, you know? But
yeah.
mint chocolate chip just gets me like, it's like that nostalgic, like you go to Thrifties and you get that, like, I called it square ice cream. Other people think it's different. It's cylinder, I guess, but I call it square ice cream.
I feel like this poor generation that doesn't know about Thrifties ice cream. We don't have Thrifties out here, I believe.
Oh, what do you guys have that's close to it? Do you have a Save-Ons? You have a Save-Ons in a CVS.
We do. We have Dryers with a D and they have Briars with a B. Looks exactly the same, just the name is like slightly different.
Because Dryers is the actual like company that does the whole gallon ice cream at the stores, right?
Yeah, and it's like brown and beige, I think.
Yes.
So it looks exactly the same, but it's called Briars with a B.
Okay.
And they don't have at the Rite Aids, they don't have the thrifty little carts in it. And they have a place called Friendly's, which is like an ice cream shop food. It's kind of like it's kind of like an ice cream place with like a diner, slightly kind of like a diner, but it's mostly ice cream. Friendly's. And then do you remember Frosty Freeze as a kid?
Yes.
Okay.
But because when we went out to New York and you guys had those the Frosties, right?
We had
Frosty Freeze.
Soft
serve. Oh, okay.
Which yes is the same thing as Frosty Freeze.
Yeah. So that's what I like. That's why we were just like, what? Like these. I don't know what our age range in our like view is, but if you don't know, now you know. Like that shit's bomb. We have some great stuff. Cause right now, like we still have like Dairy Queen. So Dairy Queen is like very nostalgic to me too. I love it. Like the peanut butter buster parfait, whatever. Hot fudge and peanut butter. Oh, vanilla. What? Give it to me.
I love that. Like, as a kid, I used to stir the vanilla ice cream like crazy anyway and make it like soft servy. So I feel like in my head, I was like already loving soft serve before I even really knew what it was.
I love it. Are we doing another shot? What are we doing? So wait, so what did you pick for the last one? Are you cookie, ice cream, or cake? I said ice cream cake.
I am ice cream.
You're ice cream. 100% ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Was vanilla, you said? You're like plain vanilla?
Like, don't fuck with it. Something that's good.
Do you like, I used to call it Napoleon ice cream when I was younger. But I know it's Neapolitan, but that's what I used to call it because it looked like it.
I do. I like.
Would you?
I think if I'm gonna fuck with anything, I fuck with cookies and cream and Rocky Road.
I love Rocky Road.
I'll fuck with some sherbet.
Oh, you like sherbet? Okay. So Neapolitan, I would probably not eat the vanilla, eat the chocolate, and leave the strawberry. Maybe touch the vanilla a little bit, but I would definitely leave the strawberry behind.
Nobody eats the strawberry in Neapolitan.
Guess who eats the strawberry?
Matt?
That guy. So guess what? The pickles and everything, when you go to like a deli and they give you like pickles, the whole time in New York, I had to be like pickles on the side. Because they give you like that slice. And I hate it because it gets in with the paper and it's on your freaking sandwich and makes everything soggy. I'm over that. I don't want that. So I have to be like, can you put the pickle on the side, please? Or put the pickle with him because like he likes the pickle. I don't like the pickle. If it's a hamburger, give me the pickle. If it's a sandwich, I don't want a pickle. What's the pickle for? Why do you need a pickle? Why do you need onions? It's the same thing. Like, why? But you know what now? Why? Pickles. Because people are smart, right? Pickles, kimchi, olives, all that jazz. It's all fermented food. It's all gut busters. It's all good stuff for your gut.
Yeah.
That's why they eat it after their food and stuff and with their food because it helps them digest the food. Hello. Just like chia seeds, guess what? Our chia seeds that we eat now, it's the same thing that you were putting on your fucking chia pet. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The more you fucking know, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I was like, wait, when you had a chia pet when you were younger, and these chia seeds, he goes, yeah, babe, they're the same chia seeds. I'm like, what?
I've never had a chia pet.
Never? You know what sea monkeys are? I just found this out. What are they? Little shrimps? What are they? Somebody told me. I think they're like little shrimps or some shit. And I go, what? That's it? That's all a sea monkey is? I didn't know what it was. Did you have sea monkeys when you were growing up? I bet you all these people don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sea monkeys. Sea monkeys. Get them for your kids. It's fun. They get to feed them. Yeah. Okay.
So mine is, and you write yours, I'll write mine. Are you in your relationship, are you the big spoon or the little spoon?
Wait, okay. I don't know, man. Okay.
I do not know.
Most of the time, I want to say, okay.
How do you not know? It's not like a go-to. You don't have like a...
Oh, there's 100% a go-to. Guess what it is? You can put yours up? What are you? We are both the big spoon in a relationship.
You know what's so fucking funny is when me and Nick first got together, he was so fucking weirded out. But like, I'm like so much smaller than Nick that it's like his body. It's like this is Nick. This is Nick. Let me find something. This is Nick, and this is like me. Like,
oh my god, I can't. Because he's like, that's like if you were spooning me, dude. Because he's like,
I also think that a factor of me being the big spoon is the fact that he's trying to get the fuck away from me in bed, and I just like find him and just like.
Well, because I want a little cuddle session while I'm sleeping. Like he calls it the nook. He calls this the nook, right? We start off here. He starts off like this. It's not a spoon though. Okay. No. It's not a spoon. So that doesn't count. It's when the initial we're going to sleep and he goes like this, and then I end up like this.
It's like a transition. So wait, so it's like a transition. All right. So I also feel like I also feel like I don't love, like I'm very wiggly, like 10 minutes before I fall asleep. I'm super wiggly. Like I need to like, so I'm really wiggly. So I feel like when someone is cuddling and spooning me, it's like really nice in like those nice moments. But like other than that, like if I'm trying to actually go to sleep, I'm like, I annoy somebody of cuddling me.
That is Matt too. So he moves around a lot. So I'll be like, oh, okay, like this. And then once he starts moving around and everything, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going on my stomach. I'm off on the own side. Like, so like, but for the most part, I'm the spooner.
Yeah.
100%.
Me too.
It kind of feels weird when he spoons me though, because I'm like, yeah, because I'm a fidgeter. Yeah, 100%. Like now that I think about it, I'm like, I switch sides, and then I'm always on my left or my right side, and then I'm on my stomach. So you can't spoon me if I'm on my stomach. Like that's just yeah. You can spoon me if I'm on this side, but then once I go on this side, then I'm like this close to you, and I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Like, no, yeah. I move around a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I move around a lot, so it definitely depicts whether or not you're the spooner or the spoonie.
Yeah. And
like he will just like sit there for what, just out. Well,
Nick, for the most part, yeah, he just like every single night he lays down and we like get uncomfortable, and then he'll be like, I'm not tired. And then I'll be like, go to sleep. And then he'll be like, like immediately. So like he doesn't do where I have to like rub my feet together and then I like move around.
Oh my God, you're the same way. Do you have restless leg syndrome? Like I
just need to like rub my tops of my feet.
100%. I'm always doing the same thing. I think that has to do with us like on our feet, always moving.
Maybe.
I don't know. I definitely think I have RLS, like for sure. Because I'm constantly moving my feet, moving. I don't go to sleep. My last thought of going to sleep is rubbing my feet together.
Mm-hmm.
If I really think about it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And you know what's funny is Johnny rubs his feet together. Or he actually, no, I'm lying. He doesn't know how to rub them together. He just
but he moves them.
Yeah,
interesting. That's weird. Oh wow. Yeah. And then he goes to sleep. Like you'll see him, like his last movement is probably like rubbing his foot or like moving his foot, and then he's like out.
Yeah. He'll like if I'm holding him and he's falling asleep, his feet will be like hitting me, and he just like moves them around, like pushes it, and then he'll fall asleep, and that's how I know he's asleep. This is feet stop.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 4 questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's your fondest memory of us?
I feel like...
Or what's your favorite memory of us?
Okay, I have to think about this for a second.
Okay. Should I do another one? Should we take a shot? What?
No, take a shot.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I've been good tonight, and I've only been taking half shots. So, are you taking full shots?
No, I don't.
Because I always feel like you don't take full shots, and I take full shots, and then I'm wasted by the end of our fucking podcast.
I can't. I'll never survive. I already feel like I'm drinking more on this podcast than I typically do.
Do you want a shot? Yes, you did. Oh, lies? It's good. Babe, who's a spooner? Come on now.
Oh, you're my big spoon girl.
Exactly. Big spoon. Keep my butt warm.
A transition spoon.
Yeah, it was like a transition spoon. We start in like the nook into like the big spoon.
I roll over, then you roll over on me.
Yeah.
And then my booty's warm.
And then his booty's warm.
Later podcast, people.
Okay. Let's stick to a easier question.
Okay.
What do I order when I go to a bar or a tiki bar? Like if I go to a regular bar, what am I ordering?
Oh, was I supposed to write this down?
I guess we can both write down each other's answer. Like an answer, like you write down the answer that I would write down, and I write down the answer you. Okay, so what would you drink at a regular bar? And then on the bottom, like, then what would you drink at a tiki bar? Maybe? I'm not sure. What do we have over there? Well, I had that one and you had a different. Okay. What would we drink at a regular bar is on top, right? Okay. And then what would we drink at a tiki bar is on the bottom? So I wrote, what'd you write?
So I wrote that from any bar, you would do a margarita or a beer.
A margarita or a beer? I'd say JMO or anything for you.
I feel like we always eat together. So maybe that's why a margarita stands out.
Okay, like, but that's not that's a restaurant. What would I drink at a regular bar?
I feel like just Jameson. I mean,
yeah, it's whiskey. I just switched to tequila recently. That's the reason why.
I don't know.
But then I said for a tiki bar, I said a painkiller or a zombie.
I put zombie.
100%. But what do you drink at a tiki bar?
I always go with the most fruity
Mai Tais.
Yeah, like the fruitier the better. I love Mai Tais.
Have you had a painkiller before? Is that I feel like that's fruity.
I feel like I'll go pina colada if I don't know what else to do, but I typically go for like a Mai Tai or like really fruity.
Okay. I
feel like I love the zombie, which is wild to me.
You know, I get down with the zombie. Yeah, I love that 151. Give it to me. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have 2 drinks because you know me, I'm kind of like an alcoholic. I'm not tooting my horn, but I feel like I might be. But I mean, I get shit done. So like, I'm a functioning alcoholic. But a zombie gets it done. Like 2 drinks done. Whereas other times I'm like, let's take shots. You know why? 151. If you ain't got no 151, don't call it a zombie. Please don't call it a zombie. It's not the same. Get it together, people.
It's like 2 zombies, big spoon. That's how it is.
100%. 2 zombies, we're good to go.
My biggest problem with drinking is that I don't have that like 2 and done factor. I feel like you're really good at that. Like I feel like you could be like, all right, it's time, like street lights are on, like get my fucking ass home.
Yeah, but do you remember how many shots and stuff that I've drank before the street lights went on?
Yeah, I like the drunker I get, the more I like think this is really fun. Let's prolong this as long as possible.
Yeah, see me, if I know that I have to be, that's what I'm saying. I'm a functioning alcoholic because I know I need to be somewhere. I know I need to get up at a certain time. So I'm going to go balls to the wall until I know it's like 6 o'clock. Okay, the sun's going down. Go home, pass the fuck out, get up, go to work.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
Because you just have to like it's like the same thing when you're like, okay, hey, you gonna work a double today. it's like, oh, you're just bringing this on to me now. I was thinking I was gonna leave and go get drunk right now. Like, and now you're telling me I have to stay here. So now I'm pissed off because now I'm not going and getting drunk. So now guess what? You gotta feed me alcohol to stay here to make money. Like, but not really. But I
Pre-COVID.
feel like, yeah, pre-COVID.
What we don't even know life after. Okay, I'm gonna do the next either or question.
Okay.
You answer for you, I'll answer for me.
Okay.
Better cult film, and this is gonna age us, of course, but The Craft.
Okay.
Or Heathers, which is both like misfit girls that we grew up wanting to be like movies. Heathers or The Craft.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we should do that movie thing and watch those.
Ooh, yes, that would be a good one because I'll tell you afterwards. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say. Did you say Heather? Okay, I'm only gonna say this because I've never even watched the fucking movie Heather.
Get the fuck out. Really? Christian Slater?
I don't think I've watched it. What year is it?
Old. Like Winona Ryder.
Older than Craft?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I have seen it and I just don't know the name of the movie, but I feel like it's like schoolgirls, right?
Yes, Christian Slater. I'm not gonna like give the ending away, but like
okay, so well, all the girls' name are Heathers. They're all bitches, right?
Heathers,
it's kind of like Mean Girls.
Yeah.
With the Craft type, like, yeah.
And they're all like anyway, like Winona Ryder's young and she's like meets Christian Slater and then they get weird. But I love Christian Slater, so I think that's why.
I love both of them, so I feel like I probably know the movie, but I'm just old and I don't remember them. I mean, I know.
I do love The Craft, but I feel like I just need the good guy to look at, and I feel like the guy that The Craft on just didn't do it.
No, there wasn't any really good guys in there.
But I do love that movie.
The Craft is like fucking bitchin'. And didn't they come out with a new one? They did. I
have not watched it.
I will not watch it.
Why?
I refuse. I rebuke.
Have they ever successfully remade a movie that is better than the original?
Okay, did you ever watch Ghostbusters with the chicks?
No.
I didn't either. Did you hear any good things about it?
No.
Exactly. Okay. Aladdin 2? Was it good?
Did you, when they redid Dirty
Toy Story what?
Yeah.
No.
They redid Dirty Dancing? No. They redid
100% no.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? No.
I don't want my childhood tarnished by seeing something else that is just not. That's what I'm gonna see. And then even if I go back and I watch the original, it's just not gonna have that same feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I feel like for the people that are listening and watching, if you can think of one, because we can't right now because it's very on the spot. If you can think of one where the second is better than the first,
please let me fucking know, because I know there isn't.
Or like a remake. I feel like this is more like a remake.
It's all remakes, yeah.
An original. Throw it in the comments. I would love to know. Maybe
I don't think.
Let's bring this up in the live.
I think we should bring this back up in the live. We'll bring Craft or what? Oh, Heather's. We'll bring that up in the live.
Okay, let's do something more. What's like the craft we could bring up?
Everybody knows a Craft. The 90s are back. Everybody's bringing that back. It's like Clueless all over again. The 70s is all over again. It's coming back.
Clueless. I could watch it a million times.
Okay, how about this? Which two fictional friends are we? Can you like relate us to?
Beavis and Butthead. Oh, was I not supposed to do that?
Oh, you can say it. You said Beavis and Butthead. Why?
Because we laugh at like stupid fucking stuff, and we do stupid fucking stuff, and we love music, and we don't really talk about anything, but also talk about everything. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Like,
But I'm gonna age you right now, and I'm gonna go Bill and Ted.
oh,
Cause like, be excellent to each other and fucking party on. Like, you know, like we always like fun, like charismatic, like adventurous, like just do you, have a PMA about you, just get it on. Anybody else? Because I have a few.
oh, you have a few. The Beavis and Butthead came straight to mind. Throw another one at me.
I said Ronnie and Michelle because of the dance moves. Because I feel like whenever we all got together, it was always like dance move central, like dance routines. And then I also said Lucy and Ethel because obviously, you know, Lucy and Ethel, but you could tell that I've been like hanging out with a lot of gay friends.
That was such a good one because I feel like,
but they got into like super funny stuff. They always had each other's back, and like they were fucking funny as fuck, you know. And
I feel like you're really adventurous and I'm really go with the flow. So like the trouble that we get into for sure.
100%, you know. So then that goes into I said, what else was it? Adventurous and stuff. I said, oh, that goes into like, if we were stuck on a desert island, why would I be an asset? Or why would you be an asset, you know? And I said the reason why you would be an asset, or should we just do why I would, like, write it down? Write it down?
Like, should we say like why we would, or should we say like
why each other would be an asset?
We could say it. So I feel like, go ahead, you do yours first.
Okay, so I said why you would be an asset. I said, because you're calm, because you are fucking calm. You're level-headed, which is really great, and you're rational. So it would, for me, it would help me because I would trip the fuck out first. Be like, what the fuck? And then you'd be like, dude, calm the fuck down. And then like, you know what I mean? Like you would like calm me down. So those were the, okay, but what?
So I feel like you're extremely like jump into action, like affirmative. So I feel like you'd be like, all right, like let's cut these fucking trees down. Let's make sure that like this is done. Like okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go in the fucking stream and fish. Like you're just very like, there's no hesitation. You're just like straight to business. Like not gonna fuck around. We're gonna survive on this island. You're pretty fucking brave. So I feel like you would be one of those people that's like, where most people would be like really scared. You'd be like, it's cool. Like we're gonna like hunt this fucking pig and we're gonna do this and everything's gonna be fine. Like you're gonna be good. And I feel like you are just very determined. Like once your head is at like, once you like lock into like the path, it's gonna happen regardless. So
yeah. So I like that. I like between the two of us, like if we were gonna be on stuck on an island, I think it would be really good because I think even though if I had a little doubt in my head, you would just make me feel like, okay, like, no, we're fine, and then I would be determined to fucking, do all the stuff that we're doing. And yeah, brave because I don't know. I'm gonna kill something. If we're gonna eat, we're fucking eating, bitch. We're fucking eating. Like I'm killing this fucking pig. I know what's up. Matt showed me how to shoot things, and like I got a bow and arrow. We're down. Like I'm killing this. So we're gonna live, girl. We're living, and we're living like kings and queens. Like we're going down. But like I feel like you being like rational and like you just like being calm and stuff would just definitely like help me. That's the thing. We're like attracted to people that are helpers and like put a little umph in our step, so I feel like, yeah, you might not be that brave, but I wouldn't be that brave unless you were fucking like rational. Be like, dude, we're gonna fucking die if we don't get water. And we don't, and I'm like, dude, I just watched Bear Grylls and this is how we make fresh water. Like like we're gonna carry around like rattlesnake skins with our piss in it. Like we're gonna do this. Like there's like things that you bring to the table that would make my characteristics come out, so I feel like that's why I would be.
I feel like vice versa too. Like
100% okay with you being on a deserted island with
yeah.
me.
Me too. Like I feel like neither one of us are like the one that's going to shrivel up and die. Like both of us would spring into some sort of action, but I feel like
100%
each other out perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to throw out a question and this can like go off into a tangent. Like, what is your booze of choice? And what is your worst booze, like the booze that you don't fuck with anymore? And a story that ties into either why like this is good or why you don't fuck with it anymore.
I would say me, I can't do whiskey anymore. I'll be real, I can't do whiskey anymore. I just can't. Hence the reason why I've been taking tequila shots on. Yeah, I get a little sloppy and a little slurry and stuff, but I'm not out there to beat everybody's ass. Like whiskey, I feel like everybody's always like, oh, I can't drink whiskey anymore because I'm gonna get in a fight or I'm gonna hurt somebody. And I'm like, oh, okay, I haven't gotten to that level. I got to that level. I want to hurt people.
I know.
Yeah.
So.
Like I want to hurt people. And some people are like, oh, vodka gets me that way. I'm like, I love vodka. Give it to me. Vodka's like water. I don't give a fuck. Like, give it to me. But like some people are like whiskey. It's like whiskey to them, So whiskey definitely for sure. Now I feel like even during the whole COVID thing, I'd taken sips of a whiskey and I'm like, yeah, I don't remember the next morning. So I get really blacked out drunk really quick on whiskey. And then, yeah, I hurt people. And I don't mean it. I'm not hurting people like to hurt them. Like, I am physically hurting them. But like, I'm playing around and sometimes I'm bigger than most people, So when I hurt them, I hurt them.
Yeah. Totally.
So yeah, whiskey. I punch people. Everybody's on. Oh, Dee's on another one, and Matt's always like, she had you gave her whiskey, didn't you? If you gave her whiskey, remember, she's gonna start fighting you. So
water on this little gremlin. Don't come calling.
100%. Yeah, whiskey is my water, and I am the gremlin. Yes, that is 100% correct.
I agree. Whiskey is my not friend. I used to think, like growing up, I thought tequila was like really made me spicy. But after I got pregnant with Vincent, I couldn't even smell whiskey anymore. So that, and then I like tequila, and I respond really well to tequila. So I feel like whiskey is that for me. I have so many stories of why I shouldn't drink whiskey. But and it's not like physically brawl people, it's just being like an absolute fucking dum-dum. And I would say that like one of the ones that come to mind is, and I talked about this on one of our podcasts, is stripping all my clothes off and jumping into the ocean, and losing my phone right before I went to Europe, and my pants. I didn't tell you that in the last one, is I lost my pants with my phone in the ocean. Like I must have thrown them off too close to the water. So I had to walk home with like Donald Duck.
Yes.
So that is typically why I don't drink whiskey. Not because I like get angry, but because I just like, it's fucking like balls out. Let's fucking party. Like anything is possible. Like you want to skydive? Sure, let's fucking go. You want to like pee on the side of the road? Like fucking yeah, let's do it. You want to like spray paint this? Like sure. Like I just am so game for anything and everything.
That's basically my like when there's another one. It was like what's the favorite memory of us? And the favorite memory of us is, and it goes with that whole peeing on like whatever, because when I first met you guys at second floor, and then we went to the first Hootenanny all together, and we were having such a great time, and like pissing all over the place, and like hopping over cones and wasted, and taking pictures, getting dolled up, taking pictures in front of Johnny's Cadillac, like that first memory of us is like what I have ingrained in my brain. So I don't care who was there, I think of that, and that's my favorite memory. But we've had so many different memories through our whole friendship. That's just like the one that is awesome because it's our first time that we all hung out and we all got along, and like we were just having a great time, you know. And it was like during those conventions that we don't have anymore, like, and we were working there, so it was like awesome because like we were working there, we knew all the people, we're in VIP, like it was just like it was a good time. It was a good time. So that's what I remember. That's what I think is my favorite memory of us, like beginning our friendship and stuff. And I know like everybody's always, oh, like your friendship always starts with, oh, I thought you were a bitch, but now we're cool. And it's like, I didn't think of you being a bitch or any of our group being a bitch at the first time. I always thought that we were all the same, you know what I mean? Yeah. There was no animosity or fucking like, oh, like you're a bitch, but I'm gonna try to be your friend or something. It was always like, hey, this is us, you know?
Yeah, like, hey, you're good people. I still like that. I'm still like, oh, they're good people. I like them right off the bat. If I had to like narrow it down, I would say some of my favorite memories are when we went to Florida.
Oh my God.
And we just like, there really wasn't that busy. So we just like all danced and drank and like had fun. And then the next morning we were so fucking hot.
Oh, when we were on where did we go? It was called, I mean, I have tattoos of it. It was called, what is it? South Beach, Florida. South Beach. So it was a South Beach, what do you call it? What do you call them?
It was like a clubhouse, not clubhouse.
There you go. Like Club Med or some type thing.
Club Med.
There you go. That was really fun. The only thing I remember there is getting really pissed off about going to Orlando, Florida, or Universal Studios or whatever, and they wanted my thumbprint to get in. And I thought it was the weirdest fucking thing, because why do you fucking need my thumbprint for anything? Like,
they're getting expensive, motherfuckers.
That was really cool because we all three of us ended up going to that spot. We met up and then we like hung out, and it was like the coolest thing. There wasn't that many people. It was very intimate.
It was like us kind of creating something out of nothing, and which we do really well. And then I loved that we could just like have fun with very little. Like you could just literally put us in a room and give us booze, and we're kind of like create our own party.
I feel like that's like a good that's good people in general.
Yeah.
You know, like you can go out if you only have 3 or 4 people with you and you can have a great time. It really doesn't matter about anybody else. Like you could be in the crowdest room ever, still have a good time, and be by your guys' selves and still have a good time. That's good. That's good people, you know?
Yeah, totally. That was like my favorite. And then I think waking up so fucking hungover and going to the pool. I remember just being like, I remember you waking up being like fucking ready to go, like bing, out of a cannon. And like
Always.
I came up and Ingrid being like, just like, Ingrid being like, D, like you're talking so much and you're so.
But that was both of us because we were. Was it you too? Or yeah, it was you. We were like loud. And like, stop it right now! Shut up! And we were like, let's go. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
it's always been a really good time.
That is one of my favorite memories. And then also, I didn't think of it until you kind of put yours out there, but my second one, or maybe my tied, is when we went to, do you remember when we all went to San Diego?
Where you're taking, when we got the tattoos.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
I forget what foot it's on.
Is yours on your foot too?
Yeah. Can't get my old, yeah, it's on like my heelish area. But yeah, like that was so fun because I felt like that was the same thing. It was like for Kelly's birthday, and it was like we really kind of like.
Well, not only that, but there was a group of us and all of us got along. It wasn't just like, it wasn't any animosity or weirdness or anything. It was a group of us. We all went down there all together.
And we ate,
yes.
We went to a bunch of different bars, and we danced, and it was all.
That's a profile picture on your Facebook with you licking the. And then remember, I actually licked the post, and everybody was like, "You're not supposed to lick it," and I was like, "I wasted licking a post of gum." Come on, guys! If you don't even know, there's a post with gum on it. It's like disgusting, and I don't even know
it's
what
like
I was
a bunch
doing.
of fucking people over generations probably. I take out their fucking gum and put it on this nasty ass pole, and I had done like ha ha ha. Motherfucking D walks over and actually puts her tongue.
Yeah, this is why I don't have COVID, bitches. Go and lick that post.
This is exactly why COVID exists.
Oh man. Okay, so do you even know how old I am?
No.
Like at all?
No.
Are you 36?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only 2 years older than you.
So you're next age then.
Wait, why do I always think I'm way older than you?
You're way older than Ingrid.
Okay. Okay, so this is another thing.
It's Carly, you, me, Ingrid, right?
Oh, she, the youngest one. Yeah, because Carly's older than me by like a couple months. Yeah. Okay. Describe me in 3 words or more.
Okay. I'm gonna write these down.
I'll write yours down.
Okay. While we are writing, we should remind people to like this video because you like knowing about us and you're our friends, and you owe us. Just kidding. We owe you. So like the video, hit your notification button, follow us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Okay, you tell me yours when you're done, and I will.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Let me do mine first. Mine was quick. Ooh. Those are good.
I looked them up. I did my homework. I looked them up. What did you say? I can't even see it.
It says
Okay.
vivacious,
I'll vivacious.
caring, and authentic.
Oh, I like it. I put diligent, trustworthy, and zealous.
Ooh.
I like it.
What does zealous mean?
Means like passionate. Like you're passionate about a lot of stuff.
Definitely.
Whether or not you're a mom or your work or anything you put yourself into. I feel like you're very like, zealous in that. Trustworthy, obviously. Duh, you're my friend. Like, if you're not trustworthy, you wouldn't be my friend, right?
Okay.
And diligent, I just think like you're just, you just do your shit. Like you just do it. And adaptable. I feel like you're adaptable and adventurous. Like there's so many different words that I feel like you are, you know what I mean? Adaptable. I mean, like you can put yourself in any type of situation. Like you left California, you went to New York. No, you went to California, to Europe, to New York, then you had kids, got married pretty much, and you're there, like very adaptable. Like you can do your thing. So I feel like, we like feed off of each other, and people that like each other are going to mirror each other. You know what I mean? So I feel like I have a lot of those qualities, and you have a lot of those qualities, as well as like what you wrote down. Like those are your qualities too. And I think that's why we are such good friends, because we have the same characteristics, and therefore have the same morals, and that goes with friendship. Like morals is thing, if you don't have the same morals, if you're not thinking about the other person the way that you would want yourself to be thought of, like it's not gonna work,
Yeah.
So I feel like I very, very much see.
I feel like vivacious because I just feel like you're very like colorful and bold and all those things. Like you're just very, and it's not just like, it's not like the hair or the sound, it's like you're just very like fun and magnetic. Yeah, like
I was gonna say that about you too. You have a very magnetic personality where people like tend to just like drift to you, you know what I mean? Like people want to hear your opinions and like your thoughts and stuff. And
I put caring because you're genuinely, and I feel like caring could be very misunderstood. Like I feel like some people are caring, I think it goes into the next one, but I feel like caring is like, okay, I could have somebody, tell me happy birthday, or I can have somebody like join me for lunch. And I feel like I can have somebody like, hey, you're sick, feel better, or like a card or like a food or whatever. But like, I feel like caring could go very vast, it could be very vast. I feel like your caring is very deep. Like you're very caring. Like if I am sick, you're not just like, oh, well, what can I do for you? You're very like, how are you feeling? Like, do you know what it is? Like, you're just very like, very deeply caring person, which I love. And authentic is so big for me. Like, I need authenticity. Like, I crave like realness. Like, I'd rather, out of friendship, like I would rather someone be like, hey, I just fucking cheated on my boyfriend and I fucked somebody in the middle of the street. Like,
yes,
all those terrible things, right? Because like we're all terrible at times, and like I much rather like that being like, okay, like versus somebody telling me, oh, I donated all of my spare time at this place and they really didn't. Like, like there's something about authenticity that's so important to me. It's like authenticity trumps like good doing. I guess I don't know if that's like the best way to say it, but like I would rather you be a terrible person but real versus being a good person but fake.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love that you're just super authentic. I love that, like, if you say it, you mean it. If you do it, it's because you want to. It's like those are like my favorite things.
Yeah, and that's something, like everything you described about me, I feel like you're the same too. And I'm like, okay, what can I say that's like 3 really great things about you that I admire too? And yeah, like I don't give a fuck about what other people give. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, but like, what's that thing? Like, trustworthy is one thing. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people you trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some people that you trust, but just like, are you trustworthy though? Am I ever questioning your your side or anything? That's like one thing that I know. I don't have a problem with you. Like you're and the same thing with you. You're gonna say it how you're gonna say it. If I ask you a question, you're gonna give me the answer that I want. Like I would never give you a bullshit answer, a beat around the bush answer. Like if you ask me a question, I'm gonna be that person that's gonna be like, well, Blue, it's like this or like this. I'm a pretty black and white person, and I think you get that from me. And I think that's what makes friendships is because you kind of mirror each other and then you understand each other. Like I understand that you just want somebody there to like check up on you and to be your friend. You know what I mean? Just to be there, and the same thing with me. I want somebody to be there, So I think that's what show the fuck up. It's just like that video that I posted. Show the fuck up. That's all you have to do.
That's all you have to do. I also think too, I think that there's so much fluff that you do need somebody who's super real of like just being, I know that if I came to you and be like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, like you would be honest with me to be like, like you kind of did it the wrong way. Or like, like I just feel like the advice is, I feel like you always have my back. Like you're always going to be like, fuck that person for fucking with you. But I also feel like you're honest with me enough to be like, yeah, like, but like you were real hot about that or something like that. Like I feel like that's good. And like you need people to level you out. Like you can't have people telling you that you're like God's gift all the time. Like you need people to be real and honest but also loyal. Like you don't want to feel like people don't have your back. So I feel like those.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. And that's good because I feel like a lot of people are superficial nowadays. Like it's all about Instagram. It's all about like whatever you like. I'm sorry. I don't like texting. So if I'm a friend that doesn't like texting, why wouldn't you call me? Like, and like it's to the point now where we have these memojis, so I made a little memoji. So like you have a memoji, like some of my girlfriends like from Donkeys, they have memojis and like they get it. Like I'm not that type of person that wants to text message a bunch of shit. I'm going to send you a memoji and I'm going to talk to you how I talk to you because I know you don't want a phone call. I don't want to text, but I'm going to send you a memoji so you don't have to see my face. But you're actually seeing my face, but I'm texting you in a way, Yeah. So I feel like there's like a balance and you just need to figure out what your friends are all about. And if they want, like she says in the freaking Instagram story, if she wants a Starbucks every day and that's how you show her your friendship, then that's what it is. If it's calling somebody every day or if it's texting somebody or if it's sending them something or FaceTiming them or whatever. I know a lot of people don't want to FaceTime. It's okay. Everybody wants to be like all unfiltered. I don't go fuck. Me and you. I'll FaceTime you. It's 7:00 in the morning while I'm walking and I have no makeup on, no eyebrows on, and I'm like sweating my ass off. And you have a kid on your boob, and like that's like real friendship. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. Like take off your makeup, put your hair in a bun. I don't give a fuck. We're just talking. I'm not going to post this. I'm not screenshotting it, posting it anywhere. I just want to have a conversation with my friend that I haven't seen, you know?
I think that's like I think that's what I have a problem with in life. And I think that is something that we grew up with. We grew up with authenticity. We grew up with like real friends doing real things, going real places. And I think like now it's like if you go to the gym, you have to document it online. And like, does it make it like, I know that it's real life because you went to the gym, but does it make it like you be healthy?
It's not real unless it was posted. You didn't know that?
Yeah. Like, are you less of a friend because you don't put birthdays on social media? Like I have a hard time. I think for me, I genuinely want to nurture the actual friendship. I have a hard time translating it to social media and being social media way to translate my love. I feel like I want to translate it directly. And if I could do it physically, like physically hug you, physically meet you, I would. But I feel like that's the closest thing. I feel like that's the really tricky part about this generation is, you know, I clearly don't look this way very often, but that's all my Instagram knows me as. And I think that's why people don't want to do certain things is because, you know, like it's got to be this or nothing. And I think that's like the hard part that I don't translate well with is like, I need like real people doing real things and experiences and real fucking bullshit, you know, like I know that like bullshit makes people feel uncomfortable, but like we need to talk about bullshit. Like we need to talk about like me and Nick are fucking beefing, work went to shit, I fucked up on all these things, like I ate fucking crap food. Like we need like realness, I think, as like a culture where
because why else are your friends if you're not real with them, if you're not like sharing the same, like come on now, like we all have problems. And I'm sorry, like if I'm going to talk to you about a situation that I'm having, maybe I should talk to you because maybe you already went through that situation with him, you know what I mean? So if I tell you, hey, I fucking hate this, like maybe you could be my friend and be like, well, hey, guess what, we already went through this, so guess what, this is what we did. Maybe you should check that out. And I have girlfriends that are like that. They're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, Matt and I went through this. Like, this is what you should do, or this is the book that you should read, or whatever. And it's like, oh, well, thank you for that. Because most people are not, they're very like top friends, like superficial friends. They're not like the bottom layer friends. And it's like, if you're my friend, you're my friend. And if I feel like I'm like, if I can confide in you and you're trustworthy, you know what I mean? And you can talk to me and I can talk to you, maybe you're going to give me some insight to a relationship. Because if you really look at it, relationships don't last this long. So who are you supposed to talk to? Just your therapist? That's not cool. Like you got to talk to your friends too. You know what I mean? And everybody goes through the same shit and everybody gets different outcomes.
Yeah. And friendships are relationships. I think that's what people get twisted, right? Like friendships
100%
are relationships, and you have to put, it's like living or having a boyfriend that you just don't give a fuck about, and you don't ask questions, and you don't love, and you don't do all these things. It's like friendships are just as important to learn how to communicate, learn people's love languages, like learn, like, you know, like
you're not having sex with your friends, but you're still having that relationship with your friends. And it still takes communication, trust, and love. Like you got to love your friends, you got to trust them, and you got to communicate with them. And if you don't have all that stuff,
I also like I have friends that I love, and if I could talk to them literally every day, I would. Or like, you know, like for us, I think we do a really great job of like keeping in touch and like being like, oh, I didn't talk to you, let's touch base. I have friends that like months will go by and we don't talk, and then when we catch up, it's like right back to where we left off.
Right back where you left off. And that's a good thing. Because you will talk about all the bad things and the positive things. And you know, when you get together 6 months from now, you're going to be able to talk about that. You guys are going to be able to heal from all this stuff. You guys are probably going to be enlightened by some of the situations. And that conversation is going to be like a 6-hour conversation because you guys haven't seen each other for so long, and you guys are going to touch base with each other and understand each other. And that's what builds the friendship. That, I mean, the superficial shit doesn't matter. Like, I love when certain people get a hold of me and they're like, hey, I'm in your area, can we hang out? I'm like, yes, let's hang out. You know, there's a lot of girlfriends, you moved, everybody left, you know? So it's nice when people remember you and they text you.
Show the fuck up.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, because I realize I don't have any kids. All my friends have kids. And I get kind of down about it. I'm like, dude, these bitches never text me back. You know what I mean? Or they never text me. And it's like, I got to realize I don't have kids, you know? I'm my own person. Pretty much, when we're together, I'm a single person, no kids. So I need to reach out to my girlfriends constantly, because they have kids, they have husbands, you know what I mean? And they have work. There's 3 different things that are going on besides me in their life. So I need to realize that. That's why I try to reach out to my girlfriends. I try to make sure, and they're like, oh, I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm so sorry. It's like, it has nothing to do with you. You're fine. Like,
yeah,
you got so much shit going on in your life. It doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like, I have nothing going on in my life. I work, I sleep, I drink, and I hang out. Like, that's what I do, you know? You guys can live vicariously through me, you know?
Yes. I absolutely live vicariously through you.
But then at the same time.
Yeah, it just is like, you know, I think that's like life really catches up with people. And I think that's like a good thing too, is like that give and take. But again, like it really goes back to me for the authenticity of like, you know, when we do check in, is it genuine or is it checking in just for like the social media type thing? So
yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, I like that. I would definitely put your 3 descriptive word with me, and I'm pretty sure you would put those with me. It's hard to like say 3 words, and I'm like, okay, well, she already knows she's like a good friend. She already knows. Like, okay, well, what else? Yeah, you're a good mom. You're a good mom and a good friend. I feel like you're a good mom and a good friend, and you know what's up. Like, you do such a great balance in your life. It's like ridiculous. I don't even know how you do it.
Thank you. I wish that my goal and expectation of myself is like so unattainable that I strive really, really high. And so if it comes out, you know, that I do a good job, that's awesome.
No, it's good. I like it. And I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. So fuck everybody else and what they think. I'm proud of you. Fuck them.
Okay.
It only matters what I think anyways.
I love you. I have a next
question. What other questions did you have?
I have one more. So it's a question and then what fall. Okay, so like the question is horror movie, like horror or suspense? And if so, which one is like, what movie is your favorite?
Oh, that's a lot. That's like too much. Calm down. Okay. Okay, so I don't even know. Oh my God, there's just too much. Like suspense, like.
Do you prefer one over the other?
I like both. That's the thing. It just depends on my mood though. You know what I mean? Like if I'm like, there's like, okay, if I don't have Matt with me, I can watch any suspenseful movie because it's like, you know, no, I can watch any suspenseful movie with him. Horror movie, I cannot watch with him. Wow. So it just depends. He doesn't like scary movies.
Oh, I hate scary movies, Dave.
yeah, so like there's been a lot of movies that I have not watched just because I've been with him for 9 years and I don't have a scary movie person to go with, you know what I mean? And I can't watch the scary movies because his suspenseful movies are scary to me. Like, you really want to fucking watch a document, like a thing on like sharks? Like we were talking about Megalodon, right? Why the fuck do you even need a fucking shark that fucking big here? What the fuck is that? And he goes, well, you know about dinosaurs. I go, why the fuck do you even need dinosaurs? Like, do you see us versus a fucking dinosaur? Why the fuck was that even not invented? Why was that even there? Like, why? And then you're telling me that they just found a fucking megalodon, like, or megaloton or whatever the fuck his name is, the fucking shark, one motherfucking tooth was like how big? I forgot how big. It's big, right? You know, sharks have rows of teeth, right? So this motherfucking one tooth is big as fuck. And there's rows of teeth on this guy. Okay. Why do we need that big of a shark? First of all, why do we even need a predator that big? Like, why was there even a need for that back in the day? He goes, you know, there was bigger things that ate that thing. I go, again, why are there bigger things that want to eat that thing? Like, I don't understand. And it like mind blows me because like, it's like there was dinosaurs and there were these things. And then you got these like, what are they called? These fucking storks that look fucking well-bill storks. Well-bill storks. They fucking look evil. Have you seen a well-bill?
No.
Old Jamie, pull up a fucking Old Jamie. Yes, wherever. Put one here. Old Bill. It looks like it is a like prehistoric stork. It has like a bill that's like this big, and it has like an evil eyes, and it's just like. It's angry looking. I'm just like, why do you even need to be 6 feet tall? Like, why do you need to be taller than me? I'm already a big bitch. You're telling me you're bigger than me? There's no need for that. I'm scared when there's bitches that are bigger than me that walk around next to me. When I see the drag queens and they're on their heels and they're bigger than me, that scares me because guess what? I was usually the bigger bitch everywhere we went. And now you're bigger than me. We're having a problem right now because now I know that there's a fucking bird that's as tall as your ass out there ready to fucking eat some shit.
Have you ever seen that, was it an eagle? It was a hawk, I think, pick up that actual baby to eat it?
Yeah. Are you talking about that fucking big ass? Yes, I know what you're talking about. And like, why do we even need something that big?
Okay, so like that is irrelevant probably to like, that what you're saying, whatever it's called, picking up a human, right?
The well-bill stork. Well-bill stork. So I don't know. It's angry. It's angry. I'll show you. Yeah. Pull that up, please. Old Jamie, please. If you could do that, like mind blown. All this stuff. I have all these images in my head of how our Instagram or not how our podcast, I mean, actually could be like. Yeah. So
it would be just like Willy Wonka, like just fucking weird shit and like things popping up and our thought process like put on screen.
Yeah, if our brains were really in tune with the computer, like there'd be a lot of that stuff. But
back in time and do my life over, I would have definitely gotten to computers, like just professionally.
100%.
We're just like old grandparents like left behind being like, what's a GIF? You know? That's me.
Is it GIF? Is it GIF? Is it GIF? I don't know. Is it a GIF?
Is it?
I don't know. Is it GIFs or Jiffies?
There's no E.
I don't know. There's an S.
Yeah. GIFs. It's not GIFs.
Okay, Okay,
we're throwing this on live. We're gonna talk. What are we gonna talk about on live?
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, is a gift? Oh, wait. I have it. Kraft or Heather's? Gifts or Jiffy's?
Jiffy reminds me of like the peanut butter.
Okay.
Ooh, peanut
I've heard other people say GIFs. That's why I'm like, GIFs. What's a
Yeah.
GIF? And they're like, you know those things on the thing where you like do all the things. And I'm like, okay. Sure.
D, when it comes to anything with TikTok, do not listen to me ever. Like,
What do we call it? Did we call it a what did we call it? All the yay, not yayo, yalo. What was it? What? I don't know. That we're gonna cut that off.
two old fucking grandmas trying to keep up. Whatever. I can't even get.
Oh man.
I upgraded my Instagram, so I hope I could see the filters and the people.
What do you mean you upgraded Instagram?
You know how like you could do like an app.
Am I supposed to do that too?
I don't know. Yours is working.
All right, I'll do that too. I don't know.
All right.
Anything else? Do we want to talk about anything else? I felt like we were gonna have more questions. I felt like all those questions we like segued off to, and they were really good. And we are probably at like 3 hours right now.
Probably.
JK.
Well, D, I feel like I know you better.
I feel like I know you better because I feel like I didn't even know you at the beginning of this fucking podcast.
I feel like if we do this every is it centennial, like every 10 years?
There you go. Use those big words. It's cool. We're drunk. Yeah, you use those big words. That's why I don't use big words when I'm drunk.
If we did it every decade, there we go.
There you go. Decade, 10 years.
If we did
Vintage, right?
10 episodes, then I think it'd be good. We'd learn all kinds of things.
I learned a lot about you, and I thought I knew a lot about you in our 12 years being together, but obviously we don't.
We do know
It's
that
okay, guys. You're not tuning in for all the great information. You're tuning in for whatever.
So now we could go quiz our friends and be like, what is my favorite ice cream?
Yeah, because
you didn't listen to episode 10, did you?
100%. You didn't listen. And guess what, bitch? If you didn't listen to this episode, you're not my fucking friend. I'm joking. You're my friend. You're my friend, just not a really close friend. Like, you're not going to get the little green star at the top of your fucking story now, okay?
Yeah. But if you like us on YouTube, if you like our video and you hit that notification button so you know when we do our uploads, you follow us on follow on Apple, Spotify, then we will like you and you'll be our friend.
Yeah, and we're gonna segue off to the song. It's gonna be like two best friends. Wait, let's take another shot before everybody. One more shot, guys. We'll see you on the live.
Catch you on the flip side.
We might have different shirts on. You never know. My hair might be curly next time you see me. You never know.
You never know. Cheers.
You never know. You never know. I'm going to sing off.
You're going to sing our outro.
On the fly, on the fly, on the fly. Yeah, two best friend on the Fly Podcast.